There are too many people. The town is entirely built for tourism. That round building. I used to come here and scuba dive off that point. I really am not dropping any food. It was already there. Oh! Hi, little ones. So, another fig tree. I'm spending a few days on Catalina backpacking all the way over to Two Harbors and then to Parsons Landing and then back to Two Harbors and back to the mainland. And it's really noisy on the island. The golf carts are really noisy, but I'm almost to the campground, Hermit Gulch, and that'll be nice. Home sweet home. There she is, all ready to go, tucked underneath this little tree, because I have a feeling there's going to be condensation tonight. So let's take a look. Oh, 30 degree. This is my 30 degree quilt. It's probably overkill for this, but it's the coolest one I have. And a little gear locker, bags, backpack, poles. I think if I was smart, I'd change this tie back and make it come out a little bit more so that I have, you know, a patio under this vestibule and I could put stuff on it like that. But anyway, this is home for 2 nights. I'm staying here 2 nights and then starting the hike. And because the foxes and the squirrels are really, really clever, everybody's got one of these. The stick is my addition. There are 2 luxury items I bring backpacking with me. One is that gem right there. And the other one is a Kindle. I'm reading Mary Oliver. Her words often speak to me. And this is a poem she wrote titled The Swan. Across the wide water, something comes floating. A slim and delicate ship, filled with white flowers. And it moves on its miraculous muscles as though time didn't exist. As though bringing such gifts to the dry shore was a happiness, almost beyond bearing. And now it turns its dark eye. It rearranges the clouds of its wings. It trails an elaborate, webbed foot, the color of charcoal. It will soon be here. Oh, what shall I do when that poppy-colored beak rests in my hand? Said Mrs. Blake of the poet. I miss my husband's company. He is so often in paradise. Of course, the path to heaven doesn't lie down in flat miles. It's in the imagination with which you perceive this world, and in the gestures with which you honor it. Oh, what will I do? What will I say when those white wings touch the shore? Well, one of these little gems will get you anywhere on the island, almost anywhere. You can't go off into the interior, which I hear takes about $500 for the residents here to get that permit. But this is Avalon from up above. Every inch. This is the climb that I'm doing tomorrow morning. The campground is back about a mile that way, and the trail is going to come on the other side of that ridge. And at some point, I'm going to be somewhat close to those towers. only 8 of you growing wild because of us. I wish we were better than that. So cute. So cute. You want to leave a message. That's the sweetest little thing. I found this in one of the local shops, and while I don't generally wear any sort of jewelry, this one reminded me of the ocean. So maybe, just maybe, I might wear it. So the trail for the first couple of miles is an uphill climb. I think it's about close to 2,000 feet over just under 2 miles. But so far it doesn't seem so bad. I may revise that statement in a few minutes. The ridge is beginning to clear. I'm thinking by the time I get up there, I might see some more of that blue sky. This is white sage, and It smells so, so good. Well, I was a little anxious about this trail and the elevation gain, but it's not so bad. Like most things, I think, in life, you get a little worried, a little stressed, and then it turns out to be not so bad. Okay. Who is the fox that would sit right there and go to the bathroom, either looking up the trail or down the trail? That is one fox with a sense of humor. Fog has definitely dissipated, and beautiful blue sky. The trail is still going up, so there are some constants there. And it's getting warmer. I'm sweating. Somewhere up here, so far out says, is a little picnic bench. But all I see is trail. But it's supposed to be here somewhere. And that's where I'll take my first little break. But all I see is trail. Well, they came just in time. It's nice to see friends. This must be their bench. Well, I might be mistaken, but I think I'm headed right in that green area. I think the campground is over there. But that's a little further, just a little further. And I think in another maybe 2 miles, there's water, which will be good. And maybe that's a good lunch spot. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, and here, yesterday, remember those radio towers? There they are. The ones we saw from down below. So, good, good, good. That's dry as a bone. It's a reservoir, but there's nothing reserved in there. And we're going this way. Finally off the road, back on the trail. Have to be a pretty skinny bison to fit through there. Okay. We're in the land of the wild beasts now. I hope that we see one. Sometimes you should think about what you wish for. There in the distance are bison. And do you see where the trail is? It's like the trail is going right by those bison. I might take this and then take the road and bushwhack up and continue on if that's the trail. This is on the menu for lunch. Little baby bells, walking tamale, love them, and a builder's bar. And shoes are off, feet are drying. I should take my socks off, but I'm too lazy. And I have a wonderful tree giving me shade. So, life is good. Those eco tour trucks just drove by, and I hear this woman saying, yeah, he likes to trap people up there, and then we have to call the ranger. So, oh, hey you, get off my hiking sticks. I have a little friend. Arrgh. So I just passed a group of 7 hikers coming in to that little rest area, and they said they had to get off the trail and skirt around because they're right on the trail. So good choice, good choice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that I can see, and there were a few down that way. I think these were the trees I saw from across the way, and I thought I could go up here, so I'm gonna go right up here and like right in through there. I think I can see the trail once I get over there. Starting to climb down into a little ravine and then head back up that way. And yeah, it's hot. You're the first one of you I've seen. You have like a little poppy vibe, but I don't know what you are, but I do know that you're beautiful. Look at this. Out in the middle of nowhere. Does it work? I don't need any, but I gotta see if it works. Ah, look at that. Ah, thank you. Aw, I heart you too. And you too. And you too. I heart all of you. Well, I gotta say, I'm hot. They have about 3.5, maybe a little more than 3.5 miles to go. So, totally doable. Just a little bit of heat. I don't know how much shade there is at the campground, but I'm hoping for some. Okay. Ocean. Ocean. Oh. Shade. Shade. Oh. I hope the trail goes over there. So my hopes of shade over there have been dashed because this is the trail along here and along there and along there and down, 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 shade, down, trail, down here, around here. Where does it go? I think it goes over in this canyon and then comes up like over there. No, it comes up way over there. No shade, none, nada, zip, zilch, zero. At least there's a little bit of a breeze, so that's helpful. Well, I'm not gonna lie, a little uncomfortable. It's 102. It was supposed to be, I think, in the low 80s. Holy cow. But I guess that's Avalon and not the interior. It is hot. Oh. I still have 2.5 miles because when I thought it was 2.5 miles, it was really like 3.5 miles. So 2.5 more miles. I think there's a shaded bench a half a mile before the campground. Shade, shade, shade. Yay. There's a little blue cooler down there, but then a bunch of caution tape. So I don't know what that means. Is that a good sign or a bad sign? I guess even just the shade is a good sign. Let's go find out. Oh, look at this. How sweet is that? How fun. Even if there's nothing in there, this is a cool thing to see. Oh, water. I have water. I'll leave that for somebody, but look at all this. Look at this. All that struggle in the heat uphill, it's just gone. Just gone. So mile 9, and we're going up where those trees are. Way up there is where the campground is. So yeah, more up. Have a California pepper tree and a table, and I'm in site number 9, and let's see if we can make this into a home for the night. So this is an acorn woodpecker by the water source in camp. And I'm thinking somebody wants to take a bath. Yeah? I have quite the collection of laundry over there. I don't think any of it's going to be dry by morning, but I'm not in a hurry to leave in the morning. I think I have 6 or 8 miles to get to Little Harbor, so not too bad. So maybe I'll leave around 10, maybe. The sun is setting out there somewhere over the ocean. And I'm reading Mary Oliver, and then maybe a little bit of John Muir. I think I'm going to sleep well tonight. I am tired, but it was a good day.